loud you can for Mr. Eric Kripke.
Hey guys, hey Comic-Con. Thank you so much for coming. Everyone at Supernatural so appreciates the fans, and we couldn't do it without you. And you guys are the reason that we are on the air. So thank you. So we want to do something a little special for you guys today. So originally, the conversation was to show you guys sort of a general kind of clip reel, sort of traditional teaser of season 4. Well, too bad, because that shit ain't happening. Because I said, you know what, they've come all the way out and they've supported the show, and there will be the gag reel at the end of the program. But I said, they've come out and they've supported the show and they deserve something a little extra special. So we're going to show you the exclusive, never before seen except here, the first 5 minutes of the season 4. Shit's all temp, it's like temp effects, temp music, whatever, but never before seen anywhere and never will again until the premiere. So enjoy it. So we present you first 5 minutes of season 4.
Carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
So no questions at all after that, right? Alright, so why don't we get started? Let me bring up our panel. First of all, we have our moderator, a senior writer for Entertainment Weekly, Miss Alinda Wheat. Executive producer, Mr. Eric Kripke. He wasn't able to make it last year, but he's here this year, Mr. Jared Padalecki. And Mr. Jensen Ackles. Most of your favorite episodes, Miss Sarah Gamble. And co-executive producer and writer of most of your other favorite episodes, Mr. Ben Edlin. In addition, of course, Mr. Eric Kripke, who writes the other most of your favorite episodes. Turn it over to Miss Alinda Wheat.
Hey, superfans. I guess my first question was answered, sort of. Where exactly is Dean?
Yeah. Exactly, man.
Out of hell, apparently. Dean, for us in the writer's room, kind of on day one, me, Sarah, Ben, and the rest of the gang, we're like, we're talking about season 4, and we said, the big question is, does Dean get out of hell? And then about 20 seconds later, we were like, well, no shit, he gets out of hell. So then we quickly moved on to the next question, which is how he gets out of hell, and that the mystery of what brought him out and what he was doing in hell, and what Sam was doing in his time away from Dean. That these would be the interesting questions and the primary concerns of season 4, which we're creating to unfold with a lot more mystery than maybe we've done in past seasons. Of just there's this. It's 4 months later, as you can see, and sort of how they spent that time away from each other, which has been really fun for the writers to write. Because they can surprise each other again, and they can keep secrets from each other, and we haven't been able to do that since the beginning of season 1. So it's been fun.
And not just because he's out of hell doesn't mean he's out of danger.
If he was out of danger, this would become a very boring. No, it's all the same. And in fact, we think the danger gets worse, and I think we ratcheted it up. And I think there'll be times where he'll be looking fondly back on his time in hell. It was so warm. It was like a jacuzzi.
I love you, Jared.
I think I got it first.
Birthday present for you. Oh shit.
All right, enough of the Jared Jensen battle. Behave yourselves.
Next question is for Jensen. Hi. You're hot. At some point, Eric or one of the other producers must have sat you down and said, "We're going to have to kill you." Tell us about that conversation.
No, that didn't happen. I just read it. It's like, what the? Yeah, it's they just kind of unfold things to us as we get scripts. So until we make the phone call down there and go, what the hell are you doing? And then they'll give us some insight. But I remember when I read it last season that going to hell. Okay. Flipping through that last script and I get to the last page and it's like, come on, it's got to be a typo. Like, it wasn't. So then I called her and was like, so how am I coming back? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. So.
Start worrying about your mortgage, get
Yeah,
nervous.
exactly. Yeah. So much for house hunting.
And now to be fair, Jared, Sam took a seriously bloodthirsty turn last season. He had a really good explanation for it, though. Right? He's just trying to be more like Dean, trying to go through this world with the demons. Should we buy that explanation?
First and foremost, let's hear it from my support for the performance you just saw. It's all about the support crew. So I just want to say I worked really hard. I think some of my finest work.
Riveting performance.
I think, Sam, unless the brilliant bookends of this panel know otherwise, I think Sam believes he's coming from a place of wanting to make the world a better place. I think he really thinks he wants to get rid of demons. He's not like, maybe I'll just entertain the idea of just being a killer. Like I think, his role models have unfortunately been this clown and our dad, so we don't have much to go on. Something's going on. And so, but he's coming from a place of wanting to get rid of demons and ghosts and baddies, just like his folks, or his dad and his brother.
So we shouldn't still be nervous about that night.
As long as Eric is creating the show, you should always be nervous.
And Eric, speaking of their dad, how likely are we to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
We would love to have Jeffrey. There's an open invitation for Jeff. Jeffrey's like a busy and fantastic man. I mean, Watchmen, holy. But we love him and we love the role and we love seeing them together. And in a show like Supernatural, no one's dead forever. And you can always find ways to bring people back. Honestly, it's about scheduling. He's so busy and awesome. But if we can do it, we would love to do it.
Well, speaking of people not exactly being dead forever, by the end of the season, Ruby, Bella, Gordon, and obviously Jean were either presumed or confirmed dead.
Yes.
For all of the producers, how many of these people and/or demons could possibly be coming back this season? Resurrection of some sort.
Anyone can be coming back at any time on our show.
But I'd also say not many. I mean, throw it to the guys.
Ben?
I totally missed that question. I got a note. Go on, ask it again.
We had some great actresses last season that we were very, very sad to see go. And we have a new storyline that we're unfolding for season 4. And Eric will beat me about the Head and Shoulders if I tell you too much about it.
So I will.
He threw the question to me as a test, more or less, because there's not much I can really say about it. But there are, I mean, listen, dead people
There's a
come
shotgun
back
in
all
his
the
lap.
time on the show. Yeah,
Death is a permeable membrane on this show, it's true.
for sure. Yeah.
And for Ben, Sarah, and Eric, everybody knows that there was a months-long writer's strike last season. How did that affect the arc of the stories you were trying to tell and changing things up?
You know, I think it actually, in some ways, had a pretty good effect. The ending of the season kind of, it became very concise because it had to go from A to B to C. It just became a very lean machine. I think that was good. And then, you know, the writer's strike was an effective political action. That was good too.
So there were no stories that you had to sort of scuttle, or like,
We had to, we were going to delve more deeply in season 3 into their mother, because we set it up in the beginning of the season and they never paid it off. We were going to delve a little deeper into Sam's journey and sort of where he's going and sort of the flirtation to use these abilities that were kind of growing inside him. These are all becoming, you know, primary concerns in season 4. You know, we're going to see Mary and John as younger. I think John's 20 and Mary's 18 as soon as episode 4. So really getting into the storylines that we had to drop because we sort of, the storyline that seemed the one that we had to answer was Dean's deal and whether he went to hell. So we kind of put everything else on the back burner until we were able to address that, and then, you know, we'll get into the other stuff in season 4.
I'm excited. Woo!
And Eric, you once said that you would be quite happy for the show to run 5 seasons.
Yeah.
As we go into season 4, do you still feel that way?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And actually, my bosses are in the room, so I want to do it forever. It's better to go out on top. You know, I'm really afraid of jumping the shark. Like that's like a huge fear of mine. I've made this joke before, but I don't want Hawaiian weddings and Raven-Symoné and like the whole like we're in London now, hilarious, and just all that shark jumping. And better to go out like on top and strong. And this a story like this is so epic and has. You know, it wants to have an ending where you can walk away kind of satisfied and smoke a cigarette rather than just dragging off into you know, a inevitable slide into mediocrity, and I want to try to avoid that if we can.
And the rest of you also going to be nodding along with that. You agree?
Whatever Eric says.
Jensen?
I'm barely keeping the circus contained up here. Sarah and Ben, tell me about some of the favorite episodes that you've written this season.
Written over this season I wrote...
The past season.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. Because I wrote one, that's my favorite. Actually, the one I just finished is a really interesting, it's one of my favorites, but I think right now, I like Ghostfacers.
Who came up with that idea?
Pardon me?
Who came up with Ghostfacers?
Well, actually I came in and said kind of like, I think we should do the Blair Witch sort of video kind of Ghost Hunters thing. And Eric was behind it. So then we just had to sit down and make it all up. I think they were going to be the Boo Boys for a while.
The Boys and Boo?
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. And for the record, that was like I was like, well, we could call them the Boys and Boo. And then Ben's like, don't be an idiot. And for the record, when Ben pitched it, I just want to be clear about this. That when he came in and he's like, so I want to do this episode, and they're called the Ghostfacers, and they have this theme song, and here's the song. And then he sang Bob Singer and I the entire song. Like he worked up. He's like, I'm gonna come up with a pitch and lyrics, and like we're like, love it. And I think it was the song that actually sold us.
Well, that's good to know. I'll put a song in every episode. Fish sings. Can it come? If the fish sings, can it come?
Oh, he wants. Okay, Ben keeps pitching this episode about this wishing fish. It's like this fish that you hold in your hands and makes your wishes come true, and he goes. And every time it's time to pitch an episode, he's like, so okay, here's how the wishing fish can work. Every effing time, and we're like, maybe it's like every time Charles Manson comes up for parole, we're always like,
He's always going to be a Croy this time, remember? I will get that fish.
Sarah, did you have a favorite from the past season that you wrote?
This is my least favorite question. But, well, it's one of my least favorite.
It was Eric's question, actually.
I'm a big fan of Justin Bellow. First and foremost, because I think you two did such a tremendous job, both of you. And you know, when you write a show that takes place primarily in one location, and you write like 6-page scenes where people are talking, there's a lot of potential for it to suck, and for it to be all the writer's fault. And when it goes well, it's because the director was awesome and the writers were awesome. And the director was awesome. Because they were awesome, and Phil Sacretia was awesome, and you know, everyone on the set really did a great job. And you know, it was one of those things where the hammer was over our head, and we were about to go on strike. And Eric came to me and said, I know you want to do an episode about what happens when you're dreaming, but I want you to do this episode about cops instead. I was like, I don't really want to do an episode about cops instead. But it turned out to be really fun and cool. So, you know, a little out of my wheelhouse is the way to go, I think. Yeah.
And Jared, you're hot too. Yeah. There are.
I'm so glad she's saying it so I don't have to.
There are rumors that Sam is getting a serious girlfriend in season 4. Is that true?
You know what? I'd love to be able to answer that question, but that would go back to you.
Actually,
You have to find out, huh?
well, yeah, well, there's that, and then like Holly, who's our publicist, came to us with a quote to describe. There's this character Christy, and you know, there's some potential exchange of bodily fluids with Sam.
Not like, hey, you're gonna have a kissing scene. Get prepared.
Yeah. We get real graphic. We get real basic instinct. But they asked me to describe Holly asked me to describe the character so she could kind of release, you know, description, and so I released, and I do sort of, you know, to the fans who get upset by this, but I wrote in love interest just kind of to screw with you guys. Because you guys get so angry. We reference love interest, like, you mash your teeth online, and you're like, I hate it, why? And so we were like, you know, it's kind of like the day, and I may have been one beer deep, and I was sort of like, I say love interest, because I want to see how upset they get. So, but don't sweat it, like, it's not like, anyway, I think you'll be pleased with where the character goes, but we wrote in love interest to
Just mess with us.
F with you guys.
Well, so speaking of things like that, Jared, Jensen, you've been with these guys now for 3 years. Is there anything that they're writing that still surprises you? Anything about the turns and the characters, or anything that happened in the last season that you were like, I so didn't see that coming?
For me, it's yes and no. I think the first season I realized that I was going to be so surprised by everything that just not to expect anything or not expect anything. How's that for mystery? So no, I'm not really surprised anymore. And you know, Eric and the bunch have kind of explained what they want to do, what they're thinking, but it's likely to change. And so I've realized that, you know, I'm an actor telling their story, so wherever their story goes is where I go.
I think the most, crickets on that one. I think actually the most surprised I've been is beginning of this season, and where they're taking the story of the characters and what's happening. I had a long talk with Eric when we got back to work, and I think it was probably the most intense conversation as far as just going over the story that we've had in the history of the show, and it's it's a storyline that's I'm not gonna give anything away, but it's gonna unfold, and it's gonna really add a lot of elements that we haven't dealt with on the show into it, and I'm pretty excited about that. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we, as the writers, I think we have story ideas at least through 10 at this point, so we're almost closing on halfway done. But we're giggling like schoolgirls in the writers' room. We feel like season 4 is, we hope you guys dig it, because for what it's worth, the writers are really loving it. And and anyone who's read interviews with me knows that I can be critical of that stuff. And I think certain episodes of season 3 were just okay, but I feel like season 4 we're just like kicking the doors off it and going in some places that I think people find really interesting and entertaining. I was fishing for applause.
He's not just saying that. He really isn't. For my money, it's the best mythology we've done since season 1, for sure.
Tell us what those writers.
Well, I agree also.
Ben hates it.
Tell us what those writers' room meetings are like when you're talking about mythology and you're trying to hash it all out.
Sorry, repeat the question, we didn't hear.
I'm sorry, tell us what the writers' room meetings are like when you're trying to hash out that mythology and everything. Like, how do you even keep it all straight, keep it all together, and say, no, we can't do that because then that would conflict with this, and then, just how do you...
Actually, Eric is very good, I think, we have a room that can go insane for a period of time, and then Eric you just did it last week. I went crazy for a whole day. Warner Brothers, I owe you a day. But in terms of process, like for mythological beats like that, there's a lot of pressure testing and sitting around, and these are the big decisions. Actually, a lot of them come almost easily. This year is rocking, and a part of it is somehow the wheels of the universe that are being defined in this season, they just provide a tremendous amount of fruit. The wheels bear fruit.
We've had tougher, I think last year was a tough mythology season for us. The deal was a really effective organizing impulse, but we had just killed our main bad guy, and it took us time to sort of get into the new big bad, and it was a baseball, it was a building season. But I feel like, this year we're just, we can't stop the ideas from dribbling out of our mouths in terms of where we're going. We're really picking up momentum in a really fun way, so I think people just...
Is there a theme of this season, a big overarching idea?
Pornography. There is, there really is, and we can't say it. We're trying to, there's certain things we're actually trying not to spoil.
And Eric, you said before that you'll kill one of the boys before you kill that car. It's a 67 Impala.
He's already killed both of us now. Yeah. I'll do it again.
When Dean was in hell, we were like doing a camera. Is this the third time we've killed him? We were like, it's gonna lose impact after a while. We're like, we'll just kill him again.
But with Mystery Spot, it might be the 60th.
Oh yeah. Everyone's still here, pal. And, the Impala is the third character, and we've said that often before. It's this is a Western, and the Impala is Trigger, and everyone cares. Everyone cares about Trigger, and everyone. I love that people have the affection of the car. I mean, the shows I grew up watching and loving were very car as a character heavy. Like I grew up I love, and I know they're not the best shows, but I love Knight Rider, and I love Dukes of Hazzard. I just and I just love the shows where you had iconic cars, and I would say one of the things I think I'm most proud of about Supernatural is that we've created a car that to its fans is I hope reaches that level of iconography, and so that's been really exciting and fun, and it's a great car. Handles like a shopping cart. Yeah, it's not a mean machine at all.
So it's not a product placement thing, I guess.
Well, I think we have time for questions from you guys if you want to ask. Anybody? Anybody want to ask?
Mike is right over there. If you have a question, please go to Mike.
Oh, we got prison. What, don't do it? Yeah. I don't know.
They're marshmallow guns. They shoot marshmallows.
Should I probably check that? I thought you would take it. No, pilot, it shoots marshmallows. Are we?
We're setting it up with crickets.
So, just wanted to tell y'all about something.
We're ready.
Oh, we're here?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Vanessa. I'm from the middle of nowhere. Jensen Ackles, I followed you from your soap operas to Angel to here. I love you so much, but the thing is that I've been seeing impaired most of my life, and it hurts to see TV. And my dream, my lifelong dream, is to physically see you. I can't see you at all right now. I just want to see you. You're fuzzy at this point. Okay.
Focus.
My dad stepped on my glasses the day before Comic-Con.
Holly will talk. We'll have Holly will talk to you when it's. Holly will
Like, is there a doctor in there?
Holly will.
Can we help her?
Right up there. Here you go.
All right. One now.
Check this out.
Okay, my name's Claudia. I'm from Australia. We're here on honeymoon, and this is the perfect way to spend it. Being from Australia, we love AC/DC, and for us, Highway to Hell is really thematic. And I'm curious about how you guys go about with the music for the show, because for us, that's almost like it sets everything up for us.
I think it was always, from Merritt's point, it was always going to be an integral part of the show.
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest in the United States, and sort of classic rock is a big deal there. And I really hate the general soundtrack of a lot of TV shows. I just don't listen to anything I recorded after 1983. So it was really important that there classic rock soundtrack. It's a Midwestern thing, and they're Midwestern guys, and it sort of fits the show. So I was really adamant about it. To the point where I think in the pilot script, I even think I wrote cue music, and then you can, take your anemic alternative pop and shove it up your ass. And so and AC/DC, who we hear watches the show and really loves it and appreciates what we've done, and it's like all these great bands like Foreigner and Supertramp and many others, Blue Oyster Cult, and so. putting them in the show has just been really fun. I love. I'm really proud of how the show sounds. It's really become a signature of the show. So it's worked out.
Hi, my name is Matt. Jensen, that was amazing. I'm glad to see the tattoo came back.
This is kind of weird. What are you guys doing here?
We're doing an interview, man.
For what?
Supernatural TV show.
Like TV comic book? Yeah. What? Yeah. Kick her up. Yeah. How's our light? Is our light good?
Framed up.
Yeah. Do you guys even have like a theme song?
You want to hear it? It goes a little something like this.
Jared Jensen, is that like your alias or something?
Come on, Sam, Dean, Jared Padalecki. What did you come up with that on a role-playing game random name generator?
Guys, you realize that Sam and Dean are characters in television.
It's just a show.
Series.
But no, well, characters in Ghostfacers.
Yeah. But yeah, we just want to let you know, we actually we're opening up a school. We're teaching some new moves.
Yeah, we kind of noticed that you guys didn't quite have all the moves.
Yeah, you guys are into like mixed martial arts and stuff, right?
MMA.
Rock salt, MMA. We started this thing, GMA.
Ghost martial arts.
Yeah. We sweep kick and ground and pound, like that, just like that. See, if I was a ghost,
it's all white belt.
Yeah, pretty much. But other than that, yeah, so how you guys been? You alright?
We've been busy working on the show, man.
This show. Oh shit, my phone's blowing up.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Go for hair. Yeah, sorry. We have a.
Go for hair. Yep.
We have a spike.
We got a spectre in the South Tower. We got a spectre in the South Tower. We're gonna go face some ghosts. Hey, if you guys want to get back on TV, you let us know.
We're working out the specific details, but stay tuned. This won't be the last you've heard from the Ghost Feature. There may be in various mysterious and alternative media, there may be a short-form spin-off series. But we don't know, it's all being planned and it's all top secret. We weren't sure when we were planning it. We were like, is that going to be great or is that going to be effing lame? That's cool.
Eric, I have to know, did you ever hear from the real ghost hunters after that?
No, they never contacted me. They sent me a dead cat in a box. Okay.
You have other questions?
Sarah, hi. I just want to say I got the tattoo with your challenge there, so I'm glad to see it made it back up.
Are you kidding me?
Holy crap, you got the tattoo?
Not for real, sorry. Just kind of.
Well, for the life of that tattoo, you can't be possessed.
It's very good to know. My question is, both Eric, Jensen, and Jared, does Bon Jovi really rock on occasion? And could you guys talk about filming that particular scene? Maybe even sing a few lines.
Jensen will sing you a few lines.
You know, the funniest part about that was Eric calls and he goes, okay, dude, you have to sing off key.
You said it in the script.
Yeah, he's like, Jensen, no singing on key,
Yeah.
must be off key.
Because Jensen's like actually a pretty damn good singer. Jared sucks out loud, but and so I was worried that if I didn't write anything, and that nothing would kill that scene. Rather than that's about boisterous in a car, and if you actually sang it well, you'd be like, oh. So I wrote in the script like, Jensen, don't sing it well. Anyway.
Sing! Down in front!
I mean, you just got the ghost racers. I'm not going to try to. That was fun though. I remember we had to sing it about, how many times we had to sing it? It was like a dozen times or something, and by the end of the day we were both hoarse. But good times.
Who should the writers sing?
They make us sing.
Make Ben Edlund singing.
How do we move on to the next question? No one's going to sing for you people.
Yeah, my question is Sam going to start getting do his powers again, and is he going to develop them more and become more powerful on his powers?
Eric?
More powerful powers.
No, we can't. Obviously, a big part of the season is sort of this. This.
Oh, and can I have Jensen? Can I?
Then they won't know who he is.
Jared's got dibs.
You shove it right up his club.
Eric, about the powers, the powerful powers.
Yeah. So anyway, the big part of Sam's storyline is does he go down this path and the good intentions he feels as he goes down it. So obviously that's a part of it, but we're not going to say certainly here whether he uses his powers or not. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, visually, very much, I notice a lot of similarities between what you guys are doing on screen and a lot of Asian horror films. I was wondering what movies were your favorites from that Asian genre of horror, which is so damn good.
Oh, horror.
Every joke that's rolling through my head.
Censor.
That one. Can't do that one. The originals of The Ring and The Grudge, of course, are just because they were powerhouses. Not necessarily the remakes, but the original. Were a big influence on Supernatural. The original, it's like basically a ton of movies that got remade into really crappy Hollywood movies. So like the original Eye, we bring up a lot. We bring up the original Dark Water.
The original Pulse, although I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell happened in that. It was amazing for Creed. Yeah.
Yeah. So any others, Ben, that we're always banning about?
Others?
No. Anyway.
There are many.
The one. Wait. What's the? Is it Two Sisters? No. The.
Wait a minute.
That's one of Jared. That's in Jared's collection. Two Sisters. I think it's isn't that a real title of it? Okay, there you go.
Next question.
Hi, my name's Kathy. I've been a huge fan of the show right from the beginning. And just for the past few seasons, you guys have had some really great guest stars like Trisha Helfer, Linda Blair, Billy Drago, Count Keith Rennie, my favorite. And I was wondering if you guys have plans for any more sort of loose cult figure guest stars for this season, maybe even somebody like Bruce Campbell?
I'll answer Bruce Campbell, and I'll let Jensen answer the other one. But Bruce Campbell we go after every season, and he is a regular on Burn Notice. I'm doing like this for some reason a plug for Burn Notice. So he turned us down, but we did just close a cool piece of guest cast. That So Mitch Pileggi, Skinner from X-Files, will be it's the time travel episode, and he is playing Mary's father. So Sam and Dean's grandfather is Skinner from X-Files.
It's always nice when those characters, from those type of shows or movies show up, because they really get the genre of the show that we're doing, and it's so kind of effortless to work with them. They come on, they know how it goes, they know that what we're doing might be completely ridiculous, but but it works. And so it's really nice when they guys like that come on, or women like that come on. It makes for a nice dynamic.
Ridiculous. Son of a bitch.
Hi. Earlier you guys spoke about characters may or may not be coming back. Is there a chance that Dean and Bella will see each other in hell?
No. Lauren was great. I love the job she did. She was a terrific actress, but I don't necessarily feel. I feel the writers did that character a disservice, and it didn't write the character as well as Lauren as an actress deserved to have, and so it didn't quite work in the confines of the show. So she ended up going the way she went. So no, I don't think they'll be interacting in that. Way to bring the room down, Kripke.
I was wondering, in the first season when Supernatural debuted, the critics talked a lot about the Eric Kripke philosophy of horror, which was what you don't see is more frightening than what you do see. In season 3, it seemed like we saw most of it, and I was wondering the rationale behind the change in horror style.
I just love that I have my own philosophy.
You branded it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We certainly got a little gorier in season 3. I think it was a little dictated by the particular stories. I mean, when you're doing when you're doing Sarah's Doc Benton, like, unnecessary surgery episode, she's like a badass episode. I mean, she's just picking one. I think when Gordon died and Doc Benton and all those, which were Sarah episodes last year, just all badass. But they sort of required a certain amount of gore to be appropriate to the story. Believe me, there's a lot that we talk about in the writer's room of what you would see that you end up not seeing. So even those, but I think it's a little dictated by story. And last year we just happened to have some ickier. We went into some gooier places, I guess. So that sort of required that kind of storytelling.
Bella moved a lot through third season to, wow, she makes Sam and Dean so funny, to, wow, she makes Sam and Dean so deceased. What prompted that? What prompted that in the creative process?
I'm not sure I understand the question. What made she made them fun? What do you mean?
She made Sam and Dean really funny in the beginning of the third season, and then she kind of made them more dead. So I was wondering how she moved as a character through the creative process, how you came to that conclusion that she moved that way.
Well, seems like she started.
Yeah, I think
you created her.
I know. It seems like a problem for you. I would say that the character was pretty consistent. I mean, she was constant in her, attempts to get what she wanted. And in the beginning, I think the tone of one episode when she started was funny. And by the time her actions caught up with an episode that had more dramatic impact, those actions translated into slightly more deadly consequences, or potentially more. So I don't think that she stopped disliking them.
No, and I feel like, unfortunately, hardwired into her DNA, to have a road show, and she wasn't actually tied into the mythology, so then every time she showed up, it became a coincidence, and it was a coincidence that became more and more astounding every time they happened to run across her again. And were we to do it again, I think we probably would have tied her in a little more into the DNA and mythology of the show. And I think that was our mistake, and Lauren worked valiantly under sort of our feelings.
We have time for one more question.
Jensen and Jared, you both expressed an interest in the Western genre. I'm wondering, would you ever consider doing a ghost town Western type themed episode?
No.
I'd love to. In a sense, we are kind of doing a Western. The show is, like Crippy said, it's like cars, a horse, and two cowboys. But, too easy.
We're going to re-break Jensen's heart, guys.
It'd be cool though. That'd be a lot of fun. But I doubt it will ever happen.
There was sort of the one shot in Boardtown, part one of.
Right.
There was sort of a very western feel to the. I forget the name of the episode, but we're.
All Hell Breaks Loose.
All Hell Breaks Loose, part one. I mean, it was shot in this area that was shot. It's called Boardtown. And so I don't know if I'd love to do a full-on western, and I don't know if Sam and Dean are going to go like, "Wow, what's this cowboy hat?" On a horse.
Assless chaps.
Yes, please.
Actually, one more question.
No pressure, though. Make it good.
Hi, my name's Aris Newton. And first of all, I want to say I agree with the moderator. You guys are really hot.
Thank you.
My question is, because of the dark things that happened to all the boys at the end of last season, are we going to expect a lot of the same brotherly love humor as we saw in the last few seasons? Or is it going to be darker?
I hope it gets darker. I mean, I think there's obviously always going to be a sense of brotherly love, but with what Sam and Dean have gone through, it's changed them both and individualized them a little bit more. I mean, as of right now, at least they're holding their own demons and their own skeletons and secrets. And usually it was, you made a deal, didn't you? Yeah. How long? A year. You suck. I'll get you out. And now there are things that we haven't told each other or expressed. We almost like we don't even know how yet. And so, though I think that obviously the brothers care about each other, I think situations have changed.
Yeah, I think you're going to find more that when the Sam and Dean are separated, that they're dealing with stuff that they don't necessarily want to share with each other a lot more. But when they're together, they fall back into their same routine. So I don't think that that's going to completely go away, but I think that they're going to be dealing with things on their own accord that they haven't necessarily been doing in the past.
Yeah, I think I think this, in terms of the writing, I mean, the scene by scene mix is about the same, which is, I think one thing that Supernatural has kind of evolved into is it transitions from comedy to horror to dramatic sort of emotional angst, and it's kind of all those things, and I think in the writers' room, we're very conscious of maintaining that formula and making sure that even in our darkest episodes, there's a couple good lines and a couple funny beats, and making sure that it always has that sort of smart-ass effervescence or subversiveness that it's always had. But yeah, the brothers are going to get some heavy stuff, so it'll be a good season.
Leave it to a writer to use 2 4-syllable words.
Thank you very much. I get paid.
Effervescence and subversiveness.
I get nickels.
That was enlightening. Give me a job. All right,
Okay, folks, we have to wrap it up for today. How about a big hand for our panel? September 2nd. And Eric, I believe the Blu-ray?
Oh yeah, Blu-ray of season 3 this year, gang.
November 11th.
Yeah. So yeah, tune in, and then there's some gag reel shit.
Yeah, we're going to show you that.